Hi guys, today I want to do a short update video on my compost that I make in my wheelbarrow. It's coming along really nicely and I'll show you the things that I've been doing. So one of the things is I keep the wheelbarrow on the side of the house where I get sun in the morning up until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it's shade. I have to water it every day because we had rain on August 15th and then on December 22nd, I believe, and then again a few days ago, so about exactly a week ago. So we don't get very much rain, so I have to water it every day because at night the temperatures are low in the 40s and 50s, but during the day right now it's 78 degrees in January, so I have to water it, otherwise it dries out too fast. And the days that we have rain, because I usually have no idea that it's going to rain. I don't check the weather here because it's the same all the time, pretty much. But I didn't know it was gonna rain, so the wheelbarrow filled up with water pretty nicely. And so when it gets filled up with water, I just pour the water in a bucket and I use that water to water my plants because it takes nutrients out of all this beautiful compost that I'm gonna show you in a little bit. And I keep adding food scraps, eggshells, eventually, because I don't have worms in my compost, these eggshells are not going to decompose, so eventually I'm going to take them out. Whatever it's left, once the compost is done, whatever it's left I'm going to take out and put it in the blender and then add it back to the compost. And another thing, I don't cover it with anything. Well, I wouldn't say it doesn't smell at all. It does smell, but it's nothing bad enough for me to don't like it or the neighbors to complain about it. Haven't heard anything, but it's not a bad smell, and it doesn't attract flies. Although we have quite a few horse properties around us, it doesn't attract any flies except fruit flies that are, I don't mind them, they can hang around. And I also, one of the reasons I don't cover it, some of my viewers suggested that I cover my compost. Look at this, this is my cucumbers that died during the frost. One of the viewers suggested that I cover the compost. However, a few times I caught birds on the compost digging, and I like that. So I also caught a bobcat near my compost. But it's turning out really well, and look what I just found in my compost. This is a cigar. What the heck? Is it? Yeah, this is a cigar. That's weird. Anyway, but I will keep filling up the barrel and keep adding food and whatever I have left in the kitchen, coffee, mostly coffee actually, but every day I fill up a container and at the end of the day I dump it in the compost and I water it. And now I'm going to bring you closer so I can show you how wonderful everything is. So I'm going to lift some of the stuff. You can see all the fruit flies around. So I'm going to flip some of the stuff up so you can see how underneath it's turning into a beautiful soil. Whew. You see, that all used to be food here, and it's turning into a beautiful rich soil. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. It's still pretty wet from the rain, but that's fine. Look at that. Look at that beauty. I love it. So I'm gonna cover it back up. Here are some more scobies from my kombucha making videos. These are healthy scobies. There is nothing wrong with them. It's just that I make so much kombucha and I have nothing to do with them. So I add the scobies and I also add my banana peels. And as I mentioned in the previous video, usually I dry them out and then I put them in a blender, but including the avocado peels because they don't decompose. But I'm just gonna let them be here and decompose as much as possible. But here is an old tomato, unfortunately I didn't see in the refrigerator, and some old peppers, and and of course a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee, tea bags. So I add all these to the compost and just let it be. I'm eating quite a few more bananas this year than I did before. But anything that you have in your kitchen that it's not a dairy or animal product, you can just toss out there. If you guys have any questions on how I'm composting at home, please put them in the comment section below and I will answer them. And if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.